Subnautica has always been more than just a survival horror game. Underneath the giant leviathans and terrifying deep oceans, there's actually a pretty cool story behind it. And Subnautica 2 might be taking that story in an even more interesting direction. Unlike the first two games, Subnautica 2 doesn't take place on planet 4546b. This time, humanity has pushed deeper into space into a region called the Ariadne Arm. And they're not exploring for fun. From everything we know so far, human civilization may actually be collapsing. One of the biggest reasons could be the Cura bacterium, the same alien disease from the original Subnautica. In the first game, curing Cura felt like a happy ending. But Subnautica 2 heavily implies the infection may have spread beyond control anyway. Entire colonies could already be infected. And now huge groups of humans are leaving known space searching for survival. That's where the colony ship Cicada comes in. The player is apparently part of a massive colonization mission sent to this new ocean planet. But, obviously, things go horribly wrong. Because this is Subnautica. The planet itself seems far more hostile than anything we've seen before. New leviathans, aggressive ecosystems, possible infected regions, and technology that starts blurring the line between human and alien. One of the biggest new ideas in Subnautica 2 is adaptation. Instead of just building tools to survive, humans are actually modifying themselves biologically. That's a huge shift for the series. And it connects directly to the Architects, the advanced alien race from below zero. The Architects were already experimenting with transferring consciousness, rebuilding bodies, and merging biology with technology. Now it looks like humans might be doing the same thing. Which raises a really creepy question. If humans have to change themselves to survive, are they still human? And then there's Altera. Because somehow they're still involved. If you played the earlier games, you already know Altera is basically a mega corporation willing to do almost anything for profit. And Subnautica 2 suggests they're continuing dangerous experiments with alien technology even after everything that happened on 4546b. Some fans even think the disaster aboard the Cicada may not have been an accident at all. Especially because the game apparently features AI systems that continue prioritizing the mission no matter how dangerous things become. And honestly, that fits perfectly with Subnautica's style of horror. The monsters were never the only scary part. It was always the feeling that something was deeply wrong beneath the surface. That feeling of isolation, of being trapped somewhere ancient and unknowable. And Subnautica 2 seems to be leaning harder into that than ever before. The oceans are bigger. The creatures are more aggressive. And the story sounds less like a survival adventure, and more like the slow collapse of humanity itself. What makes all of this even more interesting is that the developers said the world is designed to feel alive even when the player isn't around. Meaning these ecosystems are supposed to function independently. You're not the center of the planet. You're just another creature trying not to die in it. And honestly, that's what made the original Subnautica so terrifying. Not jump scares. Not combat. Just the overwhelming realization that you are completely alone in a world that does not care if you survive. And now, humanity might be bringing its own collapse with it. So yeah. Subnautica the 2nd of May secretly be the darkest game in the entire series. And we probably still haven't seen the scariest parts yet.